This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is Friday evening. It's time to do some art. Time to do some art. Welcome to my desk. Oh, I was giggling because I organized my shelf and my tray this morning. Let me get out here to my stream. We had rain today. Everything's pretty and green. The grass is growing like crazy. My brother said we're going to get more rain tonight. Hi, Mina. Hello, hello. Okay, well, let's fix my camera a little because it's crooked. Of course it's crooked, and zoom in and out until... Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome, Cheryl. How is that? Yeah, it's a little better. Maybe tip it just a little this way. You can see all around my desk here. I want to start out by saying tomorrow, Saturday morning, is going to be our last Fourth Art Saturday video hop. But Jamie is taking it on as Fourth Art Saturday as an open collab, which I think is an excellent idea. So I will probably still be doing Fourth Art Saturday. Let me fix the quality on my... We had a nice run of it, I think. It went for a couple years, and that's about what you can expect. Let me refresh chat and welcome folks in here. Hi, Rhonda. Oh, it's good to see you, and Cheryl, and Nina, and Laura. Hi, Laura. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Friday night, folks. Friday night, friends. This morning, I made this little, and I found out that this was a push pin. It's a hashtag. And Becky suggested I might be able, I've got some more, to clip off the pin part. So I might try that. I made a transparent art journal page this morning. And I did a couple of clusters that I'm going to send to Arlene. So I have this that I want to put in my May art journal. And look what I have here, Bits and Bops box, inventory box, number 17. Number 17. Let's check out what's inside of it here. Oh, I might have looked at this one recently because we've got the stamp pages. We got this. I think I looked at this one recently. Yeah, I remember this. But we'll come back and do something with this. Maybe another transparent piece. All right. So that's on the agenda for tonight. Look, I've got a fairy too. A wooden fairy. Oh, she's holding on to this cutout here. Well, there. Let's tuck her under. So I'm trying to use up Bits and Bops. So we'll come back and look at this later. Laura's here, Mina's here, Cheryl's here. Joyce, Maureen. Hi, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. Rhonda's here. Did I say Rhonda's here? Welcome, ladies. Let me set this down where I can get at it. So what I want to do first, I'm laughing because I don't know where to put this. Hold on. No. It needs to go up above in a top rack. Maybe right there. We'll try it there. I have this that I left it open. The smell is not so bad. And I was going to get them out this afternoon, but I had to unload my car of all the dirt and plants, so I didn't get it done. So we're going to put my fancy dancy rubber gloves on, plastic gloves. Oh, I got 3 of them out. I might need 3 before I'm done here. And we're going to fish this out of the walnut ink and hit it with the heat gun. Just what you wanted to do. Mina's here. They're all saying hello to each other. I hope that you've had a good Friday. We are heading into the weekend. All right, let me fish this out. And this is just cloth, a sheet that's been stripped. Into strips. And it looks really dark here. However, when it dries, it'll dry lighter. And I'm just trying to get all the juicy juice out of it. I've been reading this afternoon. I've been napping, to tell you the truth. I fell asleep this afternoon. You get up at 3:30. I woke up around 3:30. Well, actually earlier than that, 3 o'clock this morning. And I streamed at 4:30 and I could have gone another hour. I forgot that I'd changed to going, but Lori, I think, came on. I didn't expect Lori to come on. Let me put this back in the barrel. That lid back on it here. And I'll use this for various stuff. I think that's pretty clean. I'll put it over here. And so this is stained with walnut ink. And these were white. This was a sheet. But like I said, it will, and look, it's even got a seam there. This was a double piece. No, it's not. It's okay. We are going to dry it with the heat gun. And play with it a little. Minden School Board seeks to build new elementary. Minden is where the Pioneer Village is located here in Nebraska. It's a big touristy area celebrating pioneers. That opens up here. Is that still doubled? No. And I think I had 3 pieces here. To play with. And I have quite a row of this, and then that's just a little bit of it. All right. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. It's good to see you. How's your hubby doing, Stephanie? I'm going to hit this with the heat gun. Nice and boring, but I can look at chat while I'm doing this. I should tell a story. I don't have a story in my head. I want to get all my Big Diggity and Bibbsville stories together and put them in a podcast. but that might take a little bit of doing because I told the stories like now while I'm streaming. And so I'm not sure exactly how I would do that unless I just snip them out and what I was working on while I'm doing the art of telling the story. That was a couple years ago that we started that. He's hanging in there. It's just going to take time. Well, that's good to know, Stephanie. Hanging in there is good news. He's in my thoughts and my prayers, and you are too. You know, I think the good Lord, well, I shouldn't preach, but I've been taking my shoulder to the Lord. He tells us, and our minister preached on this on Sunday, about taking your requests to God. Don't be ashamed to tell God all. Talk to God. Tell him about it. He wants us to talk to him about stuff that's hurting us, paining us. And boy, I woke up this morning with pain in my shoulder. And I go, what's bringing that on? Well, it's probably because I've been working out in the yard. But, man, I just sat there and told him, I said, hey, you created these bodies. You know what muscle is hurting and what's not. And you know how long it's going to take to heal and when. And you're the healer. And can you make the pain? If you can't make it go away, can you just make it hurt a little bit less? It seems like early in the morning, I don't know if it's because I'm resting. I'm not sure why. But like I'll wake up early in the morning with that pain in that shoulder. And I'm sure it's a pulled muscle. I don't think it's a broken bone or anything like that. I think I pulled a muscle. And it's in my arm. It's not a shoulder. It's not my rotary cuff or anything. I think it's just a biceps muscle or something. I don't know all the muscles, but it is getting better. It just hurt this morning. It is getting better. I have more range of motion in it. But I was sure talking to God about it this morning. And I think just for those of you that are listening, maybe listening on the replay, don't be afraid to tell God about things that are bothering you, like physical or whatever. Don't be afraid to tell God. Because he wants to hear. He wants to hear us talk to him. All right. Sermon's over with. So, I got out this, I fell asleep after my stream this morning. I was tired because I was up early. I was up about an hour and a half before my stream. And so I napped, and then I ate an apple and some cream cheese and almond on crackers. And then I napped again, and then I did a little reading, and by that time the sun had come out. And so I got all the plants out of my car and put them on the front porch, and then I had all the bags of dirt to unload. And that's about all the garden work I got done today, because it was nice enough after the sun came out. I sat on the front porch for a while, just listen to the birds and the little neighbor dog. Our new neighbors have these two little dogs, and boy, I'll tell you, they rule the neighborhood. They barked and barked and barked. I was watching a squirrel play in the yard. I felt sorry for that little squirrel. He was really digging for his dinner. I'm going, there's nothing there to eat but grass and weeds. And then he'd pop up and he'd look over the dandelions. It was kind of cute, looking out because our grass is getting kind of long because it rained last night. I need to mow, but I think it's going to rain again tonight. Now this had alcohol in it, and walnut ink, I think, was pretty permanent. I don't think this is going to wash out any. I don't think I have to worry about it. See, it is getting lighter as I dry it. Let's just pull one of these. Pretty dark though. Pretty dark. So what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm going to take a strip of it and put it in my journal. And I don't know, I'll probably use it for clusters, and I don't know what all I'll use it for, but it'll be here when I want it. Looks pretty with some lace on it. Alright, I think that's pretty dry. Let's check this piece out. And I thought I'd just play tonight. I'm only going to be on till 10 because I got to get up at 4:30 tomorrow is our last fourth art video hop. And the theme, there's 4 of us, I think, in there. And the theme is hats. Hats. Look, I got something on this. It did not die for some, well, it kind of died. I'm not sure why that didn't die. A drop of glue or something. It died on this side, so I can use this side of it. I think it's pretty dry. It colored it a nice color of brown. Let's turn off my heat gun. And let me take these gloves off because, oof, they're hot and sweaty. Oof. Yeah. Okay, I can throw this one away. I'll have to get me a new sack here, a new trash sack. Yeah, this is dry. So, I'm not sure why I got that spot on there. Do I need to zoom in? Well, there's one here and one here. I'm not sure why that happened. It happens. And let's see, I think I'll save this one out to play with because it's a little thin. Well, this one's nice and thin too. Maybe we'll play with that one. Fold this one up. And I'll be playing with them. It'd be fun. Now I have a whole ball of this stripped sheet. And that's just one. But I could dye with dye, you know. All right, so let me get all of this off the desk now that I don't need protecting it. Ouch. And let's see. I had papers this morning that I was using for I want to put some in my May journal. Let me zoom in. I feel like I'm way off. Hi, Kathy. Calico Kate. Welcome, welcome. Stephanie, Cheryl, Laura, Mina, Joyce. Welcome, everybody. Rhonda. Rhonda says, good evening, everyone. And hello to everybody up in the balcony. Hello up there. I go up in the balcony a lot when I'm watching streams. Let me zoom in just a little. Deep. Becky's in the balcony. She says, I'm crocheting tonight. What are you making, Becky? I'm working on my phone cover. I'm doing Tunisian crochet. I'm about ready to show it again. Okay, this is my May desk journal. And Arlene sent me some goodies here. And I want to put this little guy, we're going to make a bobblehead out of him. And let's see, let's put this here. And some of this is traveling pages. These are traveling pages. This I sketched on April 27th. That really goes in my April. And this is my blessing jar. And I got a blessing zine in here someplace that I want to write. There it is. Blessings on. But what I want to do is start doing some stuff in here, because here it is, the 5th. And I thought I would disassemble this county register for March and April, but it's got this wonderful shadow box. And so what I'm going to do, no, we're not going to make a potted plant out of it. Yeah. Hope I can tear it straight. I should probably cut it. It's not gonna. It's not easy to tear as my newspaper was. I get these at the quilt store. Let's see. Let's just cut it here. The little local, well, it's a quilt store, but it also has beads and yarn and has scrapbooking stuff upstairs, but I never see that. It's kind of retro. They don't keep it, they don't buy new stuff, I don't think. Isn't this cool? Now, let me trim it up here. Figure out how I'm going to put it in this journal. I might have to slit it so that it fits. Oh, you're doing a prayer shawl? Oh, a shawl. Calico says, I'm crocheting a prayer shawl too. Bag a Day has a contest going for designing your own garment, as long as you're using one of her stitches. And I like how she's going to pick the winner. It's going to be random. And so you design your garment, and she said a shawl is allowed. She's going to allow a shawl. But it has to be done by the middle of June, and I don't think I can, with everything I'm doing, I don't think I can get it done by then, so I'm not even going to attempt. But I'd love to make a shawl, and see what I'm going to do here. Make a shawl and put a butterfly fringe on it, a butterfly border. Love my tatted butterflies. So I guess what I could do, I could make a pocket like so. Let's fold it along here. And let's see, I don't think I want to put it on that page. Let's try one of these larger pages. Oh, it's going to fit. I just need to trim the border just a little more here. And I think I bored everybody this morning cleaning off my top shelf. Look, that just fits. Now, I'm going to fold this along this border here. And of course, this tape goes out on the side there. Whoops. I'm not so good at folding it. Okay, let's pull this page out. We're going to work with this page. I got all this. It's good to see you guys. Very good to see you. All right, so we're going to put it down like this and fold it and make pockets here. Now, when I put double-sided tape here, when you put stuff in there, it catches on there. I'm going to try that fine art glitter glue along the edge here. Let me mark it with my pencil. Right there and right here. And I'm just going to put glue right there and I suppose here. So let's get out the glitter glue. And I filled this and overflowed the bucket the other day. Just put some here and here. And I really don't need any along here because it's a fold, but I'm going to put it there anyway. And I'm going to put it like this. Make sure I have it on the crease. There. How cool is that? And you know, this will be bound, so this little, I could put some washi tape there. And I could make a pocket out of this. Do I want to do that though? I don't think I want to. Let me mark this right about here and here. I bought a pencil sharpener to sharpen my pencil. What did I do with it? It was in this basket this morning. Here it is. My pencil's fairly dull. I got this at Hobby Lobby, I think. Helix pencil sharpener. Paint Girly helped. I was rusty with crocheting, but I couldn't read the pattern. Well, she's a good one to help folks out. Becky is too. Becky's good. If you have a crochet problem, Becky did a whole bunch of, she did two series, one on just regular crochet stitches and then another one on Tunisian crochet stitches. And I'm doing a Tunisian crochet stitch to make that phone pocket that I'm making. I'm going to sharpen my pencil. And the pros say you're supposed to move the pencil sharpener, not the pencil. I can see why it costs a little. I twisted it right out of the barrel there. Can I get it back in? Has to go this way. I twisted it right out of the barrel. Well, pooey on that. That's a marking tool. We'll do it here. I don't think this is the sharpest pencil. Oh, I did a okay job though. All right, you're watching me sharpen my pencil. I'm going to put this back in like that. It'll do in a pinch. I don't use pencils that much. All right, let's put this down. I'm going to put glue here. I'm going to put glue all around here and maybe some in the center. I'm going to glue this whole sheet down. This is going to be flat against the page, so to speak. And I don't care if there are ridges in here. You're supposed to smooth all that out so you don't get the little ridges, but a ridge isn't going to hurt on a shadow box. Alrighty then. Oh, I'm liking that. That'll make a nice page in my journal, and that will be a pocket for my little bobblehead doll. So there's that. Let's put the... Oh, hold the phone. Let me grab it. Ah, you would know it's on the bottom. Let's clean this off. Put the pin back in here for now. So I'm only going until 10 o'clock tonight. Isn't that cool? That's a cool... Now, let's see what else is in that. Because there's some little... We're going to take this apart. County Register, your guide to specialty shopping events in Nebraska. March and April. Well, that's all over with now. March and April are over and done with. I bought one to keep and one to cut up. So, but see, I can cut little fancy stuff like this. Let's just take it apart. All right, let's see what's on the back. A little Zen Garden quilt. This is I think this is a continued quilt here. Model train show. This is payback for the last year's Tri-County Quilt Expo, isn't it? The model train show. And see, I like the spool of thread there. What's on the other side? I think I'll tear this. Doesn't tear so good on the center here. And this is by Jody at Girlfriend Wisdom. Girlfriend Wisdom. When cardinals appear, angels are near. The origin of the saying. And then there's some spools of thread there. So let's cut this out. And I might just tuck this in that pocket for now. Let's just trim it up a little. So I can throw my, what I don't want away. Get rid of some of this stuff. And I'm leaving the credit on it. And here's a picture of that shadow box here. A little snippet of it. Whew, it's warm in here. We don't have the central air on yet. We had it serviced, but he turned the heat back on. Woo! All right, is there anything I want here? I think that spool of thread, and that's just bed and breakfast. I'm going to get this spool of thread here. Needle and thread. And I don't want the writing, I just want the little. And I'll trim that later. So this can all go. Bye-bye. So I got another one. And let's see. Quilters and Needle Artists, A Traveler's Guide. That's been around for a while. Here's a Mangelson's Spring. I don't see anything in here that I want. Whew. It's warm in here. And this says So What. And this is all about a guy who owned this little tractor mower, and he finally had to give it up. And somebody bought it, and he found it again, and he kept coming over and saying, "Can I mow your lawn for you?" Of course, this has to be right here. Let's see if I fold this here. Will I be cutting? No, I think I'll be, well, no, because I have to, it has to, they just have to put all the neat stuff back to back. See, right there, it gets my So What. So I'm going to have to either pick the So What or the sign here. And I think I can get another sign. So I'm going to, well, I could probably get another So What too, but I want So What. Whoops. Just a little journal spot here. Somebody should design these magazines and brochures for us fussy cutters. And there's a little doll there, and some little stuff here I'm not going to save. I'm going to throw this. And I got one more page here. Let's see, there's this. And there's a banner down here. Village Square, sewing machine. Ooh, got the scissors. Okay. I think I'll be okay here. Let me cut this out. I'll show it to you. Little scissors and threads. And let's see, a recipe for hot cross buns. There's some sewing machines, decorative sewing machines over here. These are cool little sewing machines. And I don't see anything else here that I want. Maybe that. Oh, and this. Buttons and thread here. I'm going to cut that border off if I can. And let's grab this star. Well, I don't know if I want that. It's got words in it. I got prettier quilts. This is on newsprint. I'm going to toss this. So I think that's it out of this brochure. And I can put the rest of it in the trash. So this is what I saved out of it. The front of it. and girlfriend wisdom, little sewing machines, scissors. Let me trim this up. I usually find interesting stuff in this. It's fun to read it, but it's mostly about quilting. You know, it's not really, although they do support artists, but it's mostly about quilting. I like to go there because I get those little brass charms for all the way from 35 cents to, well, depending on how nice of a one you want, but I get them pretty cheap there. All right, and we're just going to take these and slip them right in there for now. My little spool of thread. And my so what. See how that stays in there. Okay, now I got this. And I think I'm just going to border. Let's just border a page here for the fun of it. And I'm not going to put anything on it. I could, but for right now, I'm just going to border just to have a walnut ink border fabric, just for the fun of it. And it's about that wide. And we'll just kind of come down. And if you keep this type of stuff up throughout the month, you have a pretty full journal by the time the month is over. And if you have pretty full journals, you have a year of desk journaling. There we go. And I got it on my finger here. There we go. I kind of like that. And shall we work with the little bobblehead doll? Let's do our little bobblehead doll. I got Dee Dee's bobblehead doll out too. And all I'm going to do is trace around him. What fell? Hold on. Let me pick this up. I've got some paper. Of course, it's here somewhere, I said. I saw it tonight. I want that red paper. Did I put that over there? No. What did I do with it? Mary's so disorganized, I'll tell you. Hold the phone till I find something to back that with. Yeah, we could play with this too. You guys in your grid journaling. Isn't that funny how I have stuff in my hands and before I know it, it's gone. Here it is. This is what I want. I want to back that little guy on some red paper. And we'll come back to this gridded piece. All right. So all I'm going to do, my page is, my height of my dolls fits my journal, which is a page turned in half like this. Let me refresh chat. Let me turn my camera down just a little. Yeah, let's see what's out there. Hi, Leah. Welcome, welcome. Laura's here. I'm hot stuff. Oh, Laura, you're silly. I'm hot, that's for sure. I don't know about hot stuff, but... And the only reason I'm doing him on a backing is he's kind of... Well, he's not thin, but I want him to be... We're going to make a bobblehead doll out of him. So the back of him, the reds don't exactly match, but this red will be on the back of him. So I'm just going to trace around him here. Just kind of hold on to him. Let's see, who else came in? Cheryl's here, Laura's here. Becky says, I'll be back. I'm going to get ready for bed. Becky's getting ready for bed. She said she'd be back. Mine is more like a wrap. Her shawl is more like a wrap. She's doing a shawl. I don't think that I would get it done by the middle of June. I'd have to have 3 or 4 months even to attempt it. Is this a new one? Okay, I'm just going to kind of hold this here. And we're just going to trace around his head here. And you know what I could do is I could glue him down instead of tracing. I could just cut him out. Let's do that. Let's just do it the easy way, Mary. Let's just glue him on and cut him out. Just because I just want him on red on the back here. Yeah, I'm going to try to get clear out to the edge here. Whoops. Of course, I'm getting sticky fingers. But it isn't going to matter because I'm going to be cutting him out. Yeah. Yeah. Laura gifted me, Laura's Vasquez is in here. She gifted me this fine art glitter glue. Thank you so much for this, Laura. And I filled it the other day and I squished out more than I intended, so I had to hurry up and use it. Now we're just going to put him down like this. And this, the sloppiness doesn't matter because it's going to get fussy cut. It's going to get fussy cut. We just, oh, you know what? I kind of put him up too high. Oh, look, that's kind of interesting. Let's move him down a little. And like I said, the sloppiness doesn't matter because I'll cut all that away. What it matter if I had it on the inside here. This is all going to get cut off. Oops. His shoe matters. Let's do that a little bit better. All right, I'm happy with him. And then we're just going to see if I can't keep track of this pin so I don't lose it. I still have the original one, which is amazing. So we're just going to cut him out. and put that with my scraps. And see, it's clean on the back. And we're just gonna fussy cut it again. Found my little scissors this morning. Let's use those. He's going to be a fairly simple bobblehead doll. I'm not going to, I might give him something to hold on to. He looks like a little soldier here with his uniform. Could be in a band of sorts, maybe. Too, he needs a hat, maybe. He's got red boots on. This came from Arlene. This little fella came in Happy Mail from Arlene. So I also want to journal in my garden journal what I did this week. I haven't written it down yet. Everything that I've done out in the yard. Quite a bit. It's been a long week and it's not quite over with yet. I got more to do out there before I can relax. Although I don't think I'm going to have as many porch flowers this year. I'm going to have my hanging baskets, but I'm not sure I want that in there. We'll see what I'm going to do with that. Let's do his feet here. He's kind of got little shine on his boots. That's actual shine on the boots. Right up in here if you see it. I don't know if you see it. There we go. Now, this. Cut it out. I'm going to cut it on this. If I can. Keep my fingers out of the way. I don't think I'm all the way through it, but I might be enough of the way through to get my scissors in there. Yeah. And if you put something white under it, you could. No, it's got the red. I don't have the red through it yet. There. not through the red. It has to come out that way. There we go. There we go. All right, put this away. And we don't need all of these scraps. I'm going to toss them. Now we want to make the bobblehead. So that means we're going to cut his little head off. And we have the wire. And I've been using, this is pretty thick. That's just as thick. I need a thin. That's thinner. And this is thinner, about the same. And I don't want to use those scissors. And I don't want to use those. I want to use these. And we're going to wrap some wire. And I found out that I need to leave about an inch or so to tape it down. And so I just start wrapping around, and you need to kind of get it close. Like a little spring. That's quite a bit. Maybe a teeny bit more. And I need a little on this side. There. And let's put this back. Where is it here? In there. All right. Take it off of the paintbrush, and here's my spring. Now I'm going to do the horrific thing and cut his head off. Ah! But we're going to put it back on. It'll just be cuter. You'll be cuter. And we'll put it here. And here. Now I think I can push this in a little. I can always spread it out again. And it doesn't matter if the wire bends a little. What I've been doing is putting a little tape, and I think I'll cover that up again. Let's put a little. Of course, I don't trust this tape to stay forever. So let's put a line of glue on here. And put that down like this. As flat as I can get it. It's not going to stay too flat. And tape that down. And never fear, I'll take care of this on the back. I just need to have it hooked on there first. And we're going to do the same thing on his head. We're going to give him his head back. About like that. And it wants to spring up. I don't have it. Alrighty. Let's get some tape out. Put on my finger. Maybe a little longer. Let's put this on here first. Sticks to my finger, good. Boing, boing, boing. He's cute. He's got a little tall neck, but that's okay. Now let's take care of the back here. Trim it up and clean it up a little. And let's turn it this way. And that'll just come down like that. And then he's got his head. It could be a little closer in, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. And let's do his back here, down to his arm. Oops. Good thing that's black because I just marked all over it. And we'll just cut it straight across there. And this is just for my journal. This is just me having fun with bobblehead dolls. It isn't meant to be anything more than that. All right. And this is his head. So I hope that you are all heading for a nice weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is our video hop. There's only 4 of us in there, so it isn't going to take forever to watch it. And like I said, it is the last video hop, but Paint Girly is taking it over. So she's going to be doing the hosting the 4th Art Saturday as an open collab. And I appreciate her doing that because, to tell you the truth, I think we were all just getting a little bit tired. I'm going to smooth this out with my finger a little here. An open collab, you can join. You don't have to worry about putting a whole bunch of links. You just link to her video. She shares, if you create a video and you share it with her, she'll share her video link back with you. And you put her link in your description box, but you don't have to put everybody else's links in your description box. It goes by the hashtag. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to cut that little arm out. I'm going to have to trim this up just a little to make it fit, but I'll do that after I get it glued on. I'm just covering up my masking tape on the back, my painter's tape. And this goes this way. Yeah. I'll make sure I have it right. He's cute. He's a cute little bobblehead doll. Bend it a little here. There he goes. Boing. All right, let's trim him a little on the shoulder over here. And then in here. Come on. That's not perfect. Can't get it cut better. There. All righty. I think I'm happy with him. Now I feel like I need to, let's put him so you can see him better. I had this, let's see how this gold, this one, I had another one. Where is it? That's not it. Here. Let's see how this gold marker looks on him. Can you even see it? Oh, it's red. It looks red. It looks gold there, but it looks red on here. That's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Looks red to me. Looks gold over here. It's the difference between when you put, let me show this to you up close. If you can see it. Does that not look red to you? Well, if I turn it this way toward the light, you can kind of see gold, but you turn it this way and it looks red. It's holographic. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do to him. I think he's cute just the way he is. Maybe I'll trim his head a little over here. Just fun little stuff to play in your art journal. Just play. Just play. He needs to be in a pocket, though. Could do a belly band, but I don't know if that would hold it. Let's see, what do I have? You know, I have all kind of scrap over here from this morning. Let's look in that box that, what did I do with that pen? It's not back in there. Here it is. I don't want to lose it. Let's get out my box. I think it was 17. And let's see what I have in here that I can make a pocket out of. I'm happy with this. A page in my art journal. Let's see if I can get a background. I'm sure I have background paper in that box. Let's fold this up this way. Let's put that back there. This goes in the art journal. Scissors I might use. Becky says, mine is more like a wrap. Let's refresh chat. Do, 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 do. Becky says, I'm going to go. Have a good night. I thought she'd be leaving when she got ready for bed. That's okay, Becky. I missed your stream the other day. I was working out in the yard. People get busy. I understand. Becky's had a big day. She's had a big week. I love the bobblehead dolls. I like to hit their head. Boing! Quit! Leave my head alone. Let's see what kind of a background I can put on here. Let's get out my box and see what's in here. This is box 17. Box 17. Sweet dreams, Becky. Mina says, sweet dreams. Okay, what can we put on? Let's put it this way. And that's about as close as if I'm going to get it. And let's see. I'm looking for background. We could do S&H green stamps. We got this. That might kind of look cool, but I don't know. This is a acrylic sheet. It says Victory. I'm looking for something I could do background with. Something large. Tim Holtz thing. That's not bad, but it's all sea related. Tags. We got some blue. Could do the bingo sheet. That might be fun. Let's tear off a bingo sheet. That might be fun to put him on maybe a couple bingo sheets. I need a pocket is what I'm looking for. Let's tear off another one. I don't know. Got Crayola notepad. Stickers. Fly. I think this came from, this came from Carol Minton. She used to be, I used to hang out with Gina and Cindy Utter, and Carol was in that group in 2017. I'm going to save that out and put it in Happy Mail. And these are just pockets that I made. Is that another Happy Mail? It's an envelope from Sherry Van. It's just the address. I don't want to show it. Oh. Paper sack, paper sack. Here's a bicycle. That might look good with him. Those are stickers. I think some of this stuff came from Rosemary. She was doing a Trashinichi. I think this is some of her Trashinichi stuff, but this might make a nice pocket. I like that too. And this would make a cool pocket. All right, I'm going to keep these two out. I think I found what I want. I'm not going to go through all of this. We'll come back to it when I do something else. I want to use bits and bops tonight, but I want to finish what I'm doing here. So we're going to put all this back. Not those. We're keeping those out. Here's a big old T. A letter T. Bird cage. All right, let me take this off the desk. I'll put it up here for now. All right, I think this is going to be too small, not tall enough. I think my best bet is this one, which is cool. And it's a shadow box. It's all about shadow boxes this month. And, you know, I didn't realize that Dee Dee's doing shadow boxes, only hers are out of picture frames. Mine are two-dimensional shadow boxes. I call my shadow boxes two-dimensional. This is going to become a pocket. Boy, I'm thirsty. Good night, Laura. Oh, Laura, let's see. Leah said good night to Becky. Is Laura leaving too? Laura says goodbye, all. It's getting late. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm only going until 10. I used to go all night, but it wears me out. Oh, this is so cool because it's got both sides. Boy, I don't know. I could make this now I'm rethinking this. I don't know if I want to glue this down because it's got cool stuff on both sides. So what I could do, and see it's cool on both sides. It's got books on this side. I could make a flip out of it and just bobby pin him on there. I don't know. That kind of detracts from it. I guess I just like him like that. And let's cut this other side off. I'm pretty sure I got this from Rosemary. She did a Trashinichi. I bought her Trashinichi Caboodle, which is full. I think I actually finished that one. And this was just leftover from her Trashinichi, not the bingo cards, this. So I don't think I want to glue this down. I think I'm going to score it here and fold it. Let's see. I'm on a ruler. We're just going to score it right here. And I'll use my scissors. I should probably score it on the other side. And yeah, it's going to have white on the other side, but that's okay because it's the back. And it's fairly straight. And we're just going to score it so I can flip it. Now, I should probably reinforce it there, though. And so we will do that with what? This. I don't know. I'm not going to fool with it too much if I can't get it open. This says, enjoy the simple things. I want to reinforce this. Along the fold. I want it to flip, but I also want to reinforce it. Well, I put it in here nowhere. There it is. I'm just so paranoid with thinking I'm going to lose this little pin. I'll probably lose it someday. All right. Enjoy the simple things. And we'll cut that off. And this will be attached here. And I don't think I'm going, well, I could tape it, but I'm so afraid that tape is not going to hold. I've had too many issues with that tape holding the strong stuff. So I'm going to staple it. I got to get my little tiny attacher out. It's over on that other desk. I was thinking about aiming my calendar the other way, my camera the other way, and cleaning off that other desk tonight. But I thought, no, you guys probably aren't gonna. One desk clean a day is enough. I'm gonna staple that. Did it get in there? Oh, it got right on the edge. Hold on, that wasn't good at all. Put one in here. I might be out of staples here. There we go. And then we're just going to bobby pin him on here. So he's just a bobblehead doll. I didn't use this at all. I didn't use these. Kind of like the tea. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to play with that maybe later. All right. So I've got a little basket of bobby pins. Could really put it on the tea. This came, it's a fussy cut, kaleidoscope monograms. Could make a, can you guys bear with me while I make a bobby pin embellishment out of this guy? Here. And put this right up to there. So bobby pin has a little kick there. And what I do is I open it up like that and I slip my tape in under it. And my fingers want to stick to it. But I just get that kind of close up and I'm going to put 2 pieces on here. Get in there. Isn't as easy as it looks. All right. Then I'm going to put glue on this, but I don't know if this fine art, I'll try it. Yep. Oh, we'll see if it holds. I'll just put glue all in here. Might have to put another layer of tape on there, but kind of straighten it up. The kick is up. And I want this to come right down as close to the top as I can get it. And I glue that down, and I'll glue that down. And without gluing my bobby pin down, let's see if I can get another piece in here. There. And we'll see how that holds. And trim it up here. I'm not sure how this is going to hold. We'll find out. We'll find out. If it falls apart, I'll put it back together again. So I want to trim this up. And nobody's going to look at the other side of it. You know, that's just the other side of it. No. There we go. Now let's see how he works. I could take my marker, if I can find the fat one. What I did with the fat one. And oh, it's getting dry. It's getting dry. I went over that glue. That's getting dry. That's a Pen Plus Gear one. I'm going to toss it. I don't... There's the marks a lot. That's a big difference. I don't want to ruin my marker by going over that glue till it's dry. Just playing, just having fun. This is the back of the sheet. Nobody's really going to look at the back of it, but it kind of puts it all in one letter instead of tape every place. Well, there's still tape every place, but there'll be tape underneath of this. I can't get too close up to it. All right, that's good enough for the back. And we're going to take him. I'm going to take this and this and this and put him here, my little bobblehead doll. And we're going to use this as the, see, I got the little kick. I don't know if you can see it. The kick is facing up, so I can put it just like so. Let me put it on here first. Just like that. And then we'll just put him underneath of it. If I can get him on there, where is it at? There. There. And I could come back later and do something to the underneath here. This folds up. But maybe we'll put those, I don't want to, what did I do with them? The bingo cards under there. I kind of like those under there. Well, there. Let's just put these, and I don't care if they're overlapping. And I'm just going to put little pieces of tape. Just kind of tack it down. I'm conserving on my dollar store tape until I get more. This is Meri playing in our art journal, using up stuff. Whoops. Well, I messed that up. Sticking to my finger, it should stick to the page, but I'm not going to risk it. And we'll put one in the middle. And we'll do the same to this one. It's really easier to put one long strip down, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just playing. All right. See if I can get these off fairly decent. So I think we're going to have a rainy day. Well, it's supposed to rain tonight. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like. I want to get out and plant the rest of my cannonballs. I want to fill my planters with dirt. I want to plant my front porch flowers. I want to transplant those hollyhocks. I got to mow the lawn. That probably won't happen till Sunday afternoon. Oh, I'll be tired Sunday night. May not happen till Monday. One more. I'll put this right down in here. Like that. And this other one will kind of overlap it a little. I guess I'll overlap it a lot. Got a little border showing here. I could trim this number off here. See what happens. Still over, it still shows 623, I-623, I-618, I-726. Oops, my finger's stuck to it. It's going to be covered up anyway. Just got some numbers showing out there. I should. Let's put something up in here. Let's get rid of all of this. That would fit, I think. Yeah. Okay. Meri's just playing. Just doing an art journal page. This is how Meri does art journaling. And we're going to get out the art glitter glue again. Put it. There, I kind of like that. There he is. And a boing. He's still bobbleheads there. We might do another one later in the month, but there's my bobblehead doll. Should I save that scrap of numbers for my calendar? All right, let's look in that box and see what I have. Let me come out and look at chat. I appreciate those of you that are sticking with me tonight. I think Friday nights people start to get tired, but I did. I put this on. We fussy cut that out. I fussy cut out the little pieces here. And we did our bobblehead doll, and we made a page for him. And this will go in my May. I get too much out here. This is my May desk journal. So it will go. I pulled him out here. I'll go in here. We really could put that in the front like this because it's larger. And let's put this in here. And we got little notes that need to go in here. This is from Arlene. A little note from Arlene here. She sent me that pocket. We're going to put that right in here if I can. And this is my little happy memory. I'm going to keep that out. Okay. So I've got to find the front of May. He's here someplace. All right. So let's do a deep dive here. Let's do a deep dive. We looked at this, and we looked at these. These are cool. I'm pretty sure this came from Rosemary because of the graphic 45. She sent a whole bunch of graphic 45 stuff. I don't remember if I bought an extra packet. I might have purchased an extra packet of her desk stuff that was left over from journals. She was selling stuff. And this is just a tea box and pickle and gum box. And this is our legacy. I kind of like that. This is our legacy. Stamps. I'm just going to see what I can make here. I feel like making one more thing. We kind of looked at all of this. That's the top stuff. I like that. Bicycle. And some envelopes. Lion brand yarn. One of my stained glass doodle cards. I have my doodle cards here. It just goes on and on and on. Darn good pickle. I never really went for those, but this is interesting. Creative notebook. Ornaments. This was a good box to pick out. I'm pretty sure this stuff came from Rosemary. All of this did. I think I dumped it all in here. All of this here. Actually, I kind of like that. Some tags. Now we're getting more into my stuff, I think. This might have come from Rosemary. I don't know where I got this trim from. My owl. My owl stamp, he's here someplace. Plus gear packaging. Ooh, these out. Little angel. Butterfly. It just goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. It just never stops. Bria Reese inks. Jimmy John sandwich bag. Walk your pizza. Piece of cardboard. Oh, quilt. I saved this because of the quilt. Sherry Nemry quilts. Hastings Museum. Art and Stitches. Some newspaper articles. I'm just looking and see. Oh, here's Happy Mail. Mary, it is purge time again. I don't know who wrote this. It's purge time again, and I thought you might like these bits. If you want book pages, text only, or music pages, let me know. I've seen some of your hauls, so I didn't think you had a shortage. I don't. I'm going to put that with a Happy Mail. I got that bucket of Happy Mail. Yep. She says, I don't think you have a shortage. Envelopes. Don Everly of the Everly Brothers. Am I getting inspired? I'm just looking. A whole bunch of stuff in here. Map pages, U.S. government goal, give thanks to the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for all the stuff. All the fussy cuts. He knows I'm thankful. Page 10. Flex your muscles, advanced hydration. I'm sure I saved it because of that. Ever think you'd hold something that got such a hold on you? Here's a sketch that I did on 2020, September 1st of 2020. Kind of like it. I'll hold that out. This packaging. I don't know if I'm getting inspired or not. Oh, maybe this. This kind of inspires me. I'll save that out. I spoke too soon. Some music paper. I don't know if I did this or if I got it in the Happy Mail. Sometimes I can't remember. Pretty lady. Postcard giveaway to Becky. I don't know what that was. I hope I sent it to her. Here's some of that flat paper. I probably bored you guys silly. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina out there. I'm going through a box of bits and bops. Ooh, here's a butterfly that I cut out. Maybe I'll save him. And I cut this out of a field notebook that I got from, oh, what's her face? Shelley. This was going to go to Mindy. And was there anything in here? Oh, I think I was going to send her I think Ann Lar did this for me. Or did I? Ann Lar made a print, a laser print of a hummingbird that I painted. I guess I was going to send that to Mindy. It's sitting here in an envelope addressed to Mindy. Oh, she didn't get it. I just come here and said, Mary, you were going to send that to me, and there it is in your box 17. I should just go through and throw this stuff away, but I can't. I can't throw it away. It's too good to throw away. It's too good to throw away. What's this? Is a card. Those are some rub-ons. 4th of July. This is a card that says, family, the friends we keep forever. I'm going to save that out. And it's just stuff. And what's this? A lady walking away. Some leather bits. All right. So I threw some stuff out while I was going through here, so I'm going to put everything else back in. And if I see something I want, I'll throw it out. But this could make 20 million journals, let me tell you. 20 million of them. That's an interesting spot. Another butterfly. I'll make something out of this. I'm not sure what. If something happens to me, somebody goes through this and go, why was she keeping all this stuff? Because there's some neat stuff in here. There's some neat stuff among all the other stuff. Let's see, I was going to keep one of these patterns out. Keep that out. All right. Box 17. Going back in the darn good pickle. Botanical art. Let's say that. And this little guy, I thought he was kind of cute. This is a graphic 45. I'll do something with him. These graphic 45s are kind of neat. This looks like stickers. I'm pretty sure those came from Rosemary, because I remember the darn good pickles. Some stamps. Box 17. All right. I don't know if I can get it all back in, but there it is. Except for what I saved out. All piled here in the center. Let's push some of that to the side. Box 17 been enclosed. And let's see what I can make. Let me come out and look at chat. This is what I saved out here. Whew. Tina says hello. Ali K says, hi, Ali K. Did I say hello to you? Tina says, hello to everybody in chat. You were putting things away this morning. Now you're taking stuff out. Different box. Different box. That box this morning I didn't have numbered. This one was a kit box that I numbered. Box 17. I think that nobody will understand my stuff. I know, Tina. I know. Kathy went to bed. Becky went to bed. I think everybody's getting tired on Friday nights. I've had big weeks. I've got a half an hour. Tomorrow morning, I am going to leave at 10 o'clock because tomorrow morning we are Fourth Art Saturday. I have this Pen Plus Gear acrylic here. And I was thinking I'd cut that and make some sort of a window. I wonder if my trimmer will cut that even. And here I thought this would make a page. And here's some little botanical pattern paper, background paper, a piece of leather. And I like this. I don't know if I want to use it tonight. And I like this. Maybe not the punches. I kind of like the feel. I don't know if I made this or if I got it. That's the thing. I don't know sometimes if I make it or if I get it in Happy Mail. So, and then this was just a sketch that I saved out from 2020. Number 1, 29 faces. That's as far as I got, I think. All right. So what I want to do, I want to do something fast in a half an hour. So I'm not going to dilly-dally. I'm just going to put something together here. And we're going to cut this. We're going to trim. I'm going to trim this off. If this will cut it. I don't know if this will cut it. Uh-oh. I guess I'm okay. Oh. That did. Cut it nice. I'm going to, this would make a nice scraper though. I'm going to save that for a paint scraper. And let's trim. This might just be a little something or other. Probably have to put a new blade in here after I'm done, but probably have to anyway. My scissors. That's pretty good. Now, where's that pink? I think I'm going to attach these two. And I don't know if I want the full piece or just a tear. kind of like that. Let's tear it. I don't know, but it takes away from the transparency of it. I could do a big cluster. Ooh, I like that. Let's do it this way. I like that. And just staple, this is a big cluster. Put this on the back. I was attracted to this. I don't know where I got this. It doesn't look like my work though. Probably a piece of painted paper that I got. I think this is going to turn out to be a big cluster. And all this other I saved, but I really don't see a use for it. I'm going to throw these away. These things here. I can't keep it all. I got to learn to throw scraps away. And maybe a strip of this black. Let's cut a strip. I don't know if this scissors will cut. And let's just follow the curve. It curves. All right, I'm done with the trimmer. Let's get it off my desk. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking this paper, and I just have this as more transparent, but I think I'm gonna trim. I'm gonna tear this, and I'll save that because I like that. And I'm gonna put this here, and I'm liking this piece, and I'm gonna put that on the underneath, so it's kind of 3 layers there, transparency. This was a packaging from a Pen Plus Gear pin set. And I like this butterfly. And I think I'm going to staple it. I've got this, but... Oh, and I've got this I could make as a... I don't know. No. All right. Let's get a staple. Ah. We're just going to staple it right here, just to hold them together. And how am I going to put this black? Wrap it around. No, I don't want it to. I kind of like that. And kind of like it. Now, should I put another piece over here? I think I shall. Put it this way. All right. This is just using up stuff. Using up stuff. My whole room was full of stuff. Use it or lose it. And this, I cut, ooh, that's a lot. This I cut out of, I cut it by hand out of that field notebook that I got from, it was a book, it's called Field Notes from Shelley, Crafting Mamas. When she was selling, before she came back to the States, she was selling stuff. This has kind of got a curve to it, if I remember right. And of course, I glued it down. Now, I'm liking it. This is kind of like a big cluster thing. Let's fold this in half. Cut it first. There. I hope this scissors will cut it. And so tomorrow, don't forget, 4th Art Saturday, our last 4th Art Saturday. But Jamie, APG Jamie, is going to make it an open collab, which I think is cool. We're just going to fold this over like that and hold it for a minute. And of course, it's not perfect, but that's okay. And I think I've got all sorts of cool stuff left over, but you know what? It's 9:42. Let's see what else I can do in 20 minutes. Let's see what I have. I have this bicycle I think is kind of cool. And I have this background and this, which is just kind of a cut oval, hand cut oval. Let's put this aside. Oh, and I have this. Ooh, I like. And you know, if I do another kind of a put together, it's not really a cluster. It's just, oh, you know what I have? What did I do with that lady? Here. Where is she? What did I do with her? I might have put her away. Oh, all right, hold on. I don't see her. Growl. I had a lady I wanted to put in there. All right, let's see. This little girl would go cute in there, though. She's a little small, though. But I could round her out. Or I could just kind of tuck her in like that. I kind of like that. Almost looked like, I think that might be Shirley Temple. I'm not sure if I want her in there. I like that lady. That's for Arlene. We could put a... We could put a clock in there. Or a globe. Or that bee. I kind of like this. All right. Meri's just hunting around on her desk for stuff. I kind of like this together and maybe, you know, have it kind of just juxtaposition, not, you know, just kind of like it's scrap. Let's staple this right in here where I'm going to put the staple it right there, maybe. If I can. I mean, I could make this nice and neat, but that's not me. I have to have a bit showing here and a bit showing there. Let's turn this a little like that. And I keep messing it up. Hold on to it, Meri. I'm going to staple it right there. Now this sticky. I think this came out of, I think I had this in the journal. It's sticky. That has double-sided tape on it. That's why it's sticky. It didn't stick. I'm going to put this bee on there. And let's put this like that. A little tat, a little red tatting along the edge here. I was clustering that stuff together. I kind of like that. Is there anything else I want to put on there? This maybe? Is that too dark? No, that's too dark. I think that's it. All right, let's glue that on there with, let's see if this glossy accent will hold it. Double-sided tape didn't hold it. I'll just put it just like that. I kind of like it. It's just kind of a thing. It's kind of like scrap put together. I'm going to put all this back in the box. I wish I could find that lady I like so good. This goes to Arlene. Oh, there she is, right here. Oh, phooey. Oh, phooey. Oh, I could put her down in here. Just like that. Just like that, maybe. All right. Maybe straighten her up a little. Just right there. We will. That's what I was looking for. Just like that. And put this. No, we'll leave it just like that. Oh, I'm liking it. Perfect, Meri. All right, let's put this stuff away. And I want to thank you guys for spending a part of your Sunday evening with me. Not your Sunday, your Friday evening. Let me put these things back in box 17. I'll get this out another day and play another day. Just put it in like that. Like that. This goes to Arlene. I sure hope I didn't lose that other one. Arlene's other cluster. I might have to go through the box again and find the other cluster. Made to Arlene 2 clusters. Might have to send her one. Did I put it in here? Oh, I don't hope I didn't put it in here. I'm not going to hunt for it now. It's getting late. It's here somewhere. I might have knocked it off on the floor. Box 17. All right. So what did I do tonight? I don't know. I could send Arlene some little things here. What did I do with that other cluster? Here it is. Here it is. I found it. These go to Arlene. I might send her this too. I'm going to send her some little stuff. All right. So we did this. We did this. And we worked in my... We worked on my desk art journal. We put this page together, fussy cut these, and made my little bobblehead doll tonight. So how am I going to do this? Like this? It'll never fit all fit on my, it'll never all fit in my, on my tab, my thumbnail, but this is what we did tonight. I'll probably just get the bobblehead doll on there. So it's 9:51. Hi, Roseanne. And Leona Jean. Hi, Leona Jean. Let me refresh my chat. I've been playing tonight. Made this little bobblehead guy. Let me pull him out here. Bobblehead doll. Boing. Arlene sent this little guy to me. And I said he'd make a perfect little bobblehead for, I want to do a bobblehead every month. And this is my May one. And this goes in here. And then we did this was just out of box 17 here. And I just made it a flip. And I made it a flip because it's got neat stuff on the back. And he fits, this is a bobby pin embellishment. And he'll fit right in here. And we did a little cluster here. Scrap cluster. I could put it somewhere in my journal, but I'm just going to keep it out. And we did this one, which is kind of cool in its own way. I cut all of this out. We were doing carving books, and I used this as a pattern. You can see where I've drawn around it. I used this as a pattern, and then I drew around it, and then I cut. I'll have to get that field notebook out. and I had one butterfly facing this way, and then I had flipped this over and had the other, on the other page, I had two butterflies facing the same way, and it looked like one big butterfly. Kind of cool. So there we go. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Roseanne. And Tina, thanks for popping in. And who else? Sherry Van popped in tonight. And Leah and Allie Kay. Is anyone watching the coronation tomorrow? Allie wants to know. I'll probably see bits. Somebody asked me that in the stream this morning. Was that you, Allie Kay? Somebody asked this morning, and I said I would probably watch it on YouTube. Oh, and then the other thing we did tonight was dyeing that fabric. I don't know what I did with the other two strips here. We started off tonight drawing this. This is walnut stained. This was a white sheet, strips off of a white sheet, and I dipped it in walnut ink. And this is just to play with. Maybe do some slow stitching on, you know, with like this. And it's got a spot there, but we'll work around that. So that's kind of what I did tonight. Kathy was in here, Calico Kate, Mina was here, Leo's here, Laura Vasquez was here, Becky was here, Dawn. Oh, Dawn, I missed Dawn. Dawn the Crafty Visage, if you're out there. Cheryl said she keeps losing chat. I miss saying hello to Dawn. Mina was here. Allie K. I'm just scrolling back through chat. As far, and Stephanie. And Rhonda was here earlier. So I will be back tomorrow morning at 4:30. The theme is hats. The theme is hats. And don't ask me what I'm going to do because I have no idea. I have no idea. But this was fun. This is how we play. This all came from bits and bops off of my desk. And around, I was sitting on the front porch taking a rest break from all the yard work yesterday. And I was going through on the phone. I was telling everybody what I was doing. And I said, but I want to go shopping. And the suggestion was, Meri, shop your boxes. Shop your boxes. And so, where's the, here, let's put these in there. So that's what I've been doing. I've been shopping my boxes. I'll throw this away. I'm still shopping my boxes here on my desk. What's this? Tape. Let's put the washi tape back on here. All right. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. And don't forget, I'll be on tomorrow. Don't overdo it in the yard. Well, I think I got most of the hard stuff. I have to tell you, the hardest part of that yard work was raking up those. And when you see the pile of leaves, I'll take a picture of the pile of leaves. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. And there's still leaves out in the yard. Don't worry that I cleaned it good because there's still, you know, a lot of people leave leaves on the ground to let it mulch the grass and everything. But I mean, like we had a carpet of leaves in our yard, and our yard is big. I'll bet that those leaves were 6 inches thick. And I could just wade through those leaves like you wade through water. And I couldn't get them all up last fall because the wind blew so bad. I'd get them in piles and the wind would blow them. And I'd rake them up into a pile and the wind would blow them again. And finally I just gave up. But I still had some leftover piles, and that was the hardest thing because I raked them up, and then I had to carry them over to the garden because my brother wants to use it as mulch. That was the hardest part. And we tilled the garden. I planted gladiolas. We planted 60 gladiola bulbs. I'm sure hoping they'll come up. We have trouble in that one spot in our garden. Nothing wants to grow but weeds, but I'm hoping those bulbs will come up. And I planted 21 can of bulbs. I got 8 left to plant. And we planted onion sets. And I got my, I did a lot of work this past week. I got my big barrels out that I'm going to use for, I'm going to plant beets and beans in kind of raised beds. Yeah, because the grass wants to, I put them on the ground, the weeds and the grass will grow. Like, here's the stem of the plant, and those weeds are smart. They'll hug those plants. So if you go to pull the weed, you get the plant too. Now, I think, it just amazes me how nature protects itself that way. It just hugs that plant. Maybe it hugs the plant to feed off of it. I don't know. But you can't pull those weeds without pulling your plant. So I'm hoping by putting it into a raised bed where I have more control over weeds that I won't have so much trouble with that. We'll see. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I will be back tomorrow morning and then again Sunday night. And go out, enjoy your weekend, and I'm ending now by saying, enjoy your life. You only get one. Good night, everybody.